couple of minutes about what is the Tea Party. And so I'll give you just a brief explanation. First off, even though it has party in its name, we are not a political party. And we don't support political parties as they are known in America today. We are a group of neighbors, a group of citizens that have come together, as you've all heard the phrase, grassroots organizations, never really organized on a national level because we sprung up from everywhere, out of the grasses around the country. It really began back during the last Bush term, when a lot of people were upset with the size of government that that Republican administration was growing. It didn't get a lot of publicity, it didn't get a lot of media then, but as things have begun to roll in one direction, so has opposition in the other direction, and so the Tea Parties around the nation have begun to grow and grow and grow since that time. And of course, 2009, 2010, we have grown a lot. Still don't think we're getting the media attention that maybe we deserve, but that's another discussion. Tea parties around the country do kind of get together and organize in that we have conference calls, but each Tea Party, of course, you know, we have, 19 now in the state of New Mexico, and they get together from time to time to try and coordinate events, as do Tea Parties around the nation, and get together on conference calls and decide, not from a hierarchy downward, but from the grassroots Tea Party coordinators upward, decide what we're going to do, what campaigns that we're going to try and establish, whether or not we're going to support a certain theme or not. All around, as you probably have already heard, the central themes of the Tea Party movement, and I think that's the best way to describe it, is the Tea Party movement, because it also involves an organization called Freedom Works, the 9/12 Project. All of those kind of get lumped under the same nomenclature of the Tea Party movement. And that's fine. We're not in competition with other Tea Parties. We're not in competition with other groups of citizens that get together for the betterment of this country. Because that, I think, is where the Tea Parties came together, is by looking back at our founding doctrines, realizing how far the country had drifted from those founding doctrines, and then wanting to get together to come back and bring the country back to that establishment of a founding doctrine. So the core principles of the Tea Party movement are supporting the Constitution and the limited government and individual freedoms established within that Constitution. We believe in curtailing government excess spending and therefore then curtailing excess taxes, and we believe in especially a free market economy and maintaining that free market economy. And you'll notice that nowhere in there did you hear anything about social issues. Not that those aren't important, but we only have so much time and so much energy in the organization, and so we have focused our time and energy on what we thought was necessary with our time and energy, getting the country back the way we believe it to be. And so that essentially is the Tea Party movement around the country. You've heard lots of other names: Tea Party Nation, Tea Party Federation, Tea Party Express. Those all can be considered in the movement, but each of them have their own personality. Tea Party Express happens to be an actual political action committee under the Republican Party. Tea Party Nation is an organization that does, in fact, involve itself in some of the social, religious issues in the nation. And so they have their own personality. So I hope that gives you just a quick overview of what the Tea Party is. It is Americans, it is citizen patriots that are standing up in defense of the Constitution the way of life that we think brought this country to be the greatest country that it is on the earth, and a return to that.